What's up, everybody? Welcome to the basement. We got a full round table for you guys. Myself, Greg, and the crew from Fantasy Free For All. Welcome, everyone.
Thank
Good
you,
to have
sir.
you.
All right.
All right.
Welcome.
All right.
Very much.
Welcome. Welcome. We got one more coming around.
Hey,
All right.
Jazz hands.
Why don't we go around the table and have you guys introduce yourselves?
Wifey.
Very good.
Kelsey Yasha Twinkle Main, also known as Kelsey Knight in Fantasy Free For All videos.
Excellent.
She was lots of different amazing voices in our show. I am Kylo the Nest Man, aka oh gosh, hi pal. I'm here for all weekend, all night long if you need me. But no, I am Jason, Kylo the Nest Man. I do Transformers reviews. I do stop motion animation and occasional gaming with some of the people here.
I'm Celestial Samurai, also known as Duet Maxwell on YouTube, and the main one I'm known for on Fantasy Free For All is Navi. So hey, listen.
She said more than that in the episode, I promise.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Nope. You.
You.
You're the next one.
Do it.
You're the next one.
All right. Hi, I'm Sean McQueen. I'm the head of Fantasy Free For All, and I do several voices. One of which you guys won't leave me alone about, even, especially Meredith. Once again, my dreams for immortality have been crushed upon the shores of your incompetence.
You killed him.
Nice.
Your turn, Oliver.
Why I gotta be... Bruh. You know I'm dead, right?
Your turn, Ollie.
Oh, everyone's seen Crisis already. I apologize.
You have failed this podcast.
Nice.
Not really.
Nice.
Wait, that's my line. What you mean, sir? Anyway, I'm Anthony Ellison. I'm also known as your boy, Negro Yasha. Holla at your boy. I do wrestling pay-per-view reactions. I also do box openings and with this gentleman right here. And I've done a few voices on Fantasy Free For All. My debut episode was Link versus Trunks, and I was the voice of Trunks from Dragon Ball Z.
Very cool. So what you guys do at Fantasy Free For All is basically you've taken the who would win in a fight conversation to the next level.
Yeah, because
And you've
we
got
had story.
animation, you've got storylines, you've got voice acting, all sorts of slates popping in, comic books. It's almost like one of those moving comic book type things until it switches to the fight scene where now it's like Mugen, Marvel superheroes, all sorts of different kind of like video game style animation.
And this is the man that made it happen. I'm shutting up now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we pretty much we do that, but we don't base the outcome on statistics. They're plot constructed. We focus mostly on the story.
Right. Well, like
You hush.
What?
I hear you.
You can't prove it.
Keep an eye on him, ladies.
Trunks was trying to get the Master Sword to save his world.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
like.
why don't you tell us about that one?
All right. Well, a lot of people had a few issues regarding the outcome, which I'm not going to spoil. But I try to do it as as I wanted to make it a good fight at least. It's like regardless of who you think would win, I wanted to give them a good fight. That was the goal. Didn't matter who won. It was like okay. Once it was over, it's like okay, let's get back to the story because the story was what the focus was here, and then that leads into something else.
Right.
When I first started this series, I had no intention of connecting the stories. I mean, I started it alone. I had somebody contribute to one of my early episodes. And then when I got introduced to these young, nice people here, it just kind of snowballed.
This talented-ass group of people doing voice acting, all sorts of stuff.
My Knights of the Round Table.
I like it. So how do y'all choose, like, the next Fantasy Free For All exactly?
Oh.
How does that come about?
Well, for starters, we brainstorm. We look at what's been done, and we try to avoid just a little bit what's already been done. It's like, okay, everybody's seen the fight between Superman and Goku.
Twice.
Yes, we're sick of
More
that.
than that.
So for our finale, we did a team up. We did a team up instead of a fight between them.
So it's Superman and Goku against who?
Well,
you gotta watch some of it to figure it out.
Okay, so I can't just jump into this episode.
No, I'll tell you what,
Okay.
though. May I?
Take it.
These are the episodes you need to check out if you want to follow the story. There's Lex Luthor versus Dr. Gero.
Okay.
Link versus Trunks. That's a key fight in there.
Frieza
versus Darkseid, which was one of my favorites because I love the way when he did this alone. Sean, I am proud to say, was the voice of Frieza and Darkseid. Did a damn good job of both.
Nice.
So, those are key fights. And another one, even though it has nothing to do with the main story, Daredevil versus
Green Arrow versus Daredevil. And that was one of the, in my opinion, I still feel that was one of the best animated ones we did. And I was so proud to be a part of it. And that was the one where we had like a full cast. Like it wasn't just like 2, 3, or 4 people. We had
everybody.
We had like
Yeah,
six people.
Mm-hmm.
We had 6 people in that. And for the finale, we had everybody, and some people outside of our group. I had a couple of people who were guest stars in previous episodes, and we had a new guy that we met at a convention, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we do outsource. It's just that we go to our immediate group first, and if we find there's other, we actually ask people to try out, and we promote them. Like, okay, so go check out this person's page on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and, we promote, it's free promotion. So you come work with us, do voices over, and you don't necessarily have to be at our place. You can record from any source that has, if you have a good microphone, send in a vocal impersonation of who you think should be in upcoming battle. Say if you think you feel like you can voice Hulk, if you feel like you can voice, I don't know, Optimus Prime, if you feel like you can voice any of the Avengers, any of the X-Men, any characters that may, come into battle, and also send in suggestions. Who do you want to see in a fight? Do you want to see some Transformers fights? Do you want to see Avengers versus X-Men? Do you want to see maybe Plastic Man versus Mr. Fantastic? Any random assortment of things, can be done. All you have to do is send in your request, and if you feel like you can voice the characters, by all means, try out. It's open to anybody.
And that's the thing about it, because we love doing these type of videos, but those submissions don't have to be just 1-on-1. It could be like 2-on-1. It could be 3-on-2. It could be even a battle royale. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The comic book series that's going on right now with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
and Rangers and Power Rangers. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So we would love to do something like that for Fantasy Free for All if we actually get the chance to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody saw the hamster just get on the wheel in here.
I mean, you said 3, I was thinking about orgy. I'm like, wait,
this young lady has contributed.
Good job, but
Not going to say what the fights are, but this young lady has contributed to a major writing position. She's jumped up from voice acting to writing, and she's got this.
Nice. How has that transition been?
It's a very long process, but it's one of my ways of dealing with my social anxiety. It's when you have so many ideas and you have people you can bounce the ideas off of.
And that's what's key, is being able to enjoy each other's company, because some of our sessions just go, we can do all-nighters. And in the beginning, dude, my house was Titan Tower.
All the pizza boxes.
All those pizza boxes. All those damn pizza boxes.
I'm like,
And
your
the
house,
Dunkin'
Sean's
Donuts.
house.
Remember in the Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh, hell yeah. And but here's the thing, though. Dunkin' Donuts was okay. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it live. I'm gonna say this. Once I tried Krispy Kreme, fuck Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
not even a competition. Krispy Kreme is God.
Thank you!
And another thing that makes this group so great is we are all actual friends.
Doesn't it always, like... I've had people respond the same way with the Basement Crew, and they when they see the camaraderie between you, it's like, I mean, we can see it right now, just the way you guys are interacting at the table. It's fantastic.
It's like looking in the mirror. It's like looking in the mirror.
Yeah, it really is.
And like we, and
I've
like,
known him around 8-9 years now.
Yep, him I've known for 10 or 11 plus.
At least a dozen.
Yeah.
At least a dozen.
I've known you guys since I want to say 2016, right?
Yes.
About?
Yeah. August 2016.
God,
4 years.
So, have you guys had a favorite episode of Fantasy Free for All? Like, an individual doesn't have to be like one group favorite.
Why are you turtling
Why are we
up
hiding?
over there?
Why are you turtling?
Why are you turtling up over there, bruh?
Why are you turtling?
Bruh.
Huh? What?
Bro, why were you turning
They
up
were
over there?
asking you a question.
I was asking everybody the
Hey,
question.
see, everybody.
We'll start with you.
No, you won't. Ladies first. Ladies first.
We always go around. We always go around. So Kelsey, start us off.
Mine would have to be Deadpool versus the Crow.
Oh gosh.
I wonder
All
why.
right.
My debut episode.
Nice.
God.
Nice.
I wonder why.
What was so special about that episode for you?
Well, someone said I couldn't do it, so that prompted me to try out, and I got the part.
And
Fuck
she
yeah.
nailed it.
So Dick is like a bag of dicks. So,
Yes.
That was,
Like
yeah,
I said in
that
the
was pretty
beginning,
much a kick in the dick.
Can't
Like,
say
yeah.
this enough. The more people say you can't, then that should be your reason to
do it.
try.
Yep.
Yes.
Because
Don't try
the
to.
negative
Or
will
do
be your stepping stones to work higher.
Damn
Or
right.
do not. There is no try.
And also, I am very proud to say I've been with him for 4 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You both made excellent choices.
Well, thank you.
Glorious.
Well, ladies first. I'm not going to deprive you.
Well, personally, for me, I know I may sound biased, but it's partially between Link versus Trunks because of my role, but also but it's also Deadpool versus the Crow.
Oh my
Stop
God.
turtling over there.
I know what he's gonna say.
Because I got the most laugh out of the whole situation.
You were there
So
for the
then,
bloopers
Wade,
for
what's
that one.
yours?
I remember.
Yes, the whole blooper reel.
Go ahead, Wade.
Well, let's say ladies first, and we have another lady over there. He was out, he did do lady roles, so ladies first still.
That's it. I'm putting the 20 on you to win this one.
Really? Wait, why I gotta go next?
Because you can do a lady's voice better than me.
No.
Yes, you can. Tell me I'm wrong.
Girl.
Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Show us.
I hate you.
Show us.
I hate you both.
Show us.
Oh, good. He doesn't hate
Okay,
me.
so my favorite episode of Fantasy Free for All, like everyone on that side, it's a tie between Link versus Trunks because I debuted in that one. But I also have to say, and I'm not being biased because I was in this episode, but it was so well done. I have to
I agree with
also
that.
go with Daredevil versus Green Arrow.
Which was my second episode
Nice.
where I got to co-star with you.
Yes.
Nice.
Now that's the gentleman in you, but what does the lady in you have to say?
Yeah.
All right, you gotta fill us in on what he means by that.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
No, y'all know how I'm gonna lead this. Sakura, 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 Sakura.
You guys are embarrassing him. Come on.
All right, that was the whole idea.
All right, I'm out now. Leave me alone. Damn.
What was your favorite episode, girl?
All right.
Wow, nice.
I would have to say the finale.
Why the finale?
Because
Because
she's
you got to
biased.
co-star with me in the finale.
Because she's biased.
I'm not biased.
Sakura did get to co-star with me in the finale.
Yeah.
And who did you play in the finale?
I hate you, Jason. I was Xena.
Yes, Xena Warrior Princess. Can you believe that, guys? Ain't that amazing?
And I was Gabrielle.
After that, I'm better to believe
And
anything.
she was Gabrielle.
And I was
Nice.
I'm gonna kill you after this. You know that, right?
You're welcome
I'm
to
not
try.
that dependent.
All right, we gotta revert him back. Anthony. Negro Yasha. Negro Yasha.
I'm more
Negro
than
Yasha.
happy.
So wait, was that Sakura from Street Fighter or a different Sakura?
No, it's Sakura, his inner woman.
Oh, okay.
You've heard of Ranma 1/2, just without the water.
Got it.
Yeah. You don't need water to get him wet.
We did have the water. Wow. Welcome to the basement show. You guys fit right in.
I'm very proud that I got to co-star with Anthony over here
Oh god.
as being Xena and me being Gabrielle.
Now, before I tell you what my favorite episodes were, there are two. First, I made a promise to others that are not here. Part of our group are Steve Polychronopoulos, aka our friend Rob. Yes, Steve Polychronopoulos.
Motherfucking Polychronopoulos?
He's a big fucking dick.
Yes, he is.
Awesome Steve. it would
Awesome
call.
Steve, as he likes to be recalled, and our friend Rob, he's really good. He's an excellent voice actor as well. Our newest additions to the group. Well, first, before we go to the, she's long with us, Meredith. And she, MJ Sebastian, she is
She-Bastion,
as she calls. She cosplays Sebastian from Black Butler and does a damn good job of it. And last and most certainly not least, our latest addition to Fantasy Free For All, our good friend Desiree Johnson, who lives in Florida. She was our Lex Luthor in the finale because we did a Femme Lex, and boy did she tear it up.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, we took liberties
my
here. We made Lex
goodness.
Luthor a woman. Okay. Because of one of my favorite comics, Superman Earth 1, where Lex was a woman in that.
Which I'm proud to say I was the understudy for.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. Yeah.
So y'all got understudies too, just in case like something happens.
Sometimes we do. I mean, in this case, we did because we needed Lex to be in this.
Okay.
It was vital.
Because you never know, something could happen to one of the voice actors you usually ask for.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I never even thought of that.
How can we of the basement be part of this?
Try out. Simple.
Audition.
Yeah.
Message us and submit who do you think, like, give us an idea real quick before forget, my favorite episodes. Definitely is Daredevil versus Green Arrow because of the animation
It's
style.
Green Arrow versus Daredevil. Green Arrow comes first.
Listen, it's Daredevil versus Green
He
Arrow
likes alphabetical order, man.
because it's the
matter
animation
that.
style. When
Yes.
Sean went to detail when he making the animation of this, this one of the first episodes, if not the first one, that involved a lot of mouth movement, and that stuff is hard to detail. He showed me what he did, and I'm like, I can't do that.
And that was when I had Adobe Flash before it became Animate. With Animate, it was so much better because they give you the zoom tool, which wasn't available in the current that version of Flash that I had. I had to stretch everything just to make it look like a zoom.
And
it was irritating.
My absolute favorite in tie with that is Deadpool versus the Crow because I got to be Deadpool, and it was so much fun playing Deadpool.
Not to mention,
Give us an example, please.
not to mention Deadpool tying up this guy here.
Oh, don't hate me just because we tied. Listen, darling, sweetie pie, Shawnee, baby, I tied you up because it was in the script. I had to, okay?
Hey, this looks like a yeet.
Wait. Hold on. A yeet? What's a yeet, bro?
No!
I had an Urban Dictionary.
He's dying!
This is the first episode ever on Peace Base when you see 3 black people blush. Good job.
But honestly, I have to say that Green Arrow versus Daredevil was one of the best videos that we've ever done, and I'm very proud of this cast and crew of us doing so, and us going in doing this finale that we finished. I have to say I am extremely proud of us all, putting in the hard work, putting in the animation work, putting in the vocal work, putting in the script writing work for what we've done. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of us did multiple voices for said finale. I was one of the main characters. I was Goku. Mm-hmm. And I also did, for Goku, they wanted the Sean Schimmel version of Goku. I also did Vegeta, and for that one, I wasn't too keen on the voice from Chris Sabat. Mm-hmm. So I actually went back to my childhood and did Brian Drummond's version of Vegeta.
Oh, so you dug deep on that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Now for this particular audition, I said I was looking for the Chris Sabat version, but I said, you know what? Let me hear your Brian Drummond. Let me hear it. And we took a vote because I was trying out for Vegeta too, and the way we handle those auditions, we can't vote for ourselves, but we can vote for each other, and everyone else who's not trying out can vote too. Yeah. We decided, you know what? His was best, and I said, let's do it. I wanted the Sabat version, but let me do Brian Drummond, and it sounded great. And when it was all done, I was like, you know what? I'm glad I went with this.
It was democratic vote.
Whatever you say, Shamron.
Good job.
Let me ask you something when it comes down to like reading for the voice acting and stuff, and anybody that wants to answer this, feel free. But like, so obviously you're going off of a script and you're reading your lines, and that's what's going to be taken into post and edited and whatnot and thrown in where it needs to be.
Yes.
So are you reading through the script are you like just hearing the other line in your head? Are you even bothering with the other line, or are you just looking at your lines and just saying them as best you can?
Oh, we read for each other. Like if when let's
So
say,
you're not like solo or anything. So, like,
no, because Sean was doing Superman and he had to read off of Goku. Like say Anthony wasn't there at the time. I would just read for Goku's lines and give him the emotional setup,
Right.
And then he would be himself. Or if Kelsey was doing Shelly, or if she was doing Gabrielle, I would even read for Xena. You know, God help me because I can't do that voice right now. But I would read for her. She'd just read the lines. And if Jackie needed to do something, now who's turtling, huh?
so like your homegirl in was it Florida?
alone.
So like you would be on a Skype call or something.
Skype call her.
Skype call,
Not-
record things on the phone.
Or Betamax.
How the script reading for the finale happened, with Des being in Florida, I would fill in for the female roles during the script reading, and then we'd bring her in for the recording.
So then you'd send that recording to her.
No,
And
no,
then
she was actually. Go ahead.
We waited till she was in New York.
Oh, okay,
She came
okay.
and recorded.
Okay.
She visited, so we outsourced to all over the world if we need to.
Actually,
That's really cool.
she didn't record in New York. When we were at Anime Next 2018, she recorded while we were at the B&B.
Oh, she did that there too.
Yeah, when I was with her, yeah, we did
because
recording right
I know
there.
you recorded a lot at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did record a lot, but yeah, for the most part, I had her recording there.
Right. Okay.
So now I got to direct a couple of questions at you because the nerd and the graphic artist in me is dying to know a lot of this shit.
Fire him away.
Just tell me about the animation, please. Like, what program are you using? Are you using, like, let's say, stock? For example, I watched the Spider-Man versus Scorpion and then versus Reptile. So what? And I'm not familiar with the story. I'm just watching it for what it was. So I clearly I didn't know I had to go, in order. So I have an assignment for myself. But I'm watching this. And, I'm seeing the awesome Marvel superhero style animation, and Scorpion was something completely new. Like that, I had never seen that, sprite, let's say, before.
Yeah.
So, help me out there. How did you do that? Talk me through it.
Okay.
What program was it? How long did it take? What's the turnaround time?
Okay. So the program that I used to use was called Adobe Flash.
Right.
And I used different versions of it because.
Get out of my head.
So yeah, it was later changed and updated when they did Adobe Creative Cloud to Adobe Animate. It was easier to remember, I guess, because they were using Flash Player for everything. It would be whatever their reason, they changed the name to Animate, and that's what I used for the finale. But everything before that was Adobe Flash, and getting those sprites was a bit tedious. Some of which were damn near impossible to get because they weren't all available, like Xena.
Oh, so you actually...
I don't design
some of them you didn't make... Oh, okay.
I don't make any of them, but
Okay.
I've recently learned how to change the color on some of them, so I can actually do a palette
That's even
swap.
crazier. Trying to find, like, PNGs or having to separate them shits from something.
Can you believe PNGs, they have GIFs, they got all that. Pretty much I turn them all into GIFs and I put them as movie clip symbols, but now I'm
Crazy.
yeah.
How long does that take to render?
Well, lucky me, someone already created the sprites. All I did was put them into Animate and
But
animate them.
I can sit. So okay, that's what that. I've never played
Yeah,
this
so
program before.
half the work is done for me, kind of.
Okay.
But yeah, they've got plenty of character sprites out there. I can't believe they actually have Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man!
Who had a cameo in our finale? If you blink, you miss him.
Have you ever thought of,
You
or
never
is it
spoke.
possible to like play the game yourself and record that and use those sprites?
We have.
Thought about it, but I was like, you know what? It kind of limits the movements a little bit because I've seen how these people play the game online with the health bar and everything. Like, yeah, you can get rid of the HUD, the health bar, everything, and have it fight like that. But their movements are limited to that stage.
Right.
So I got to get creative. Sometimes I even make a stage. Like for Elsa versus Elphaba, I created the I
Wait,
created
so you
the
got
stage
Elsa
for it.
versus the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yes.
From Wicked.
Yeah.
Yes. Both were played by Idina Menzel.
Yes. Wait, really?
Yeah.
She is the nicest.
I saw her on Broadway.
So hot.
She is the nicest woman in the earth.
Wait, you met her?
I met her working for UPS.
Lucky.
That is a chance encounter.
Yes.
Yeah, she's very talented, very beautiful.
One little note about Spider-Man versus Scorpion and the Spider-Man in our finale. 2 different voice actors.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, sometimes we can't get people to come back. So so if they can't, I mean, we got 2 different Xenas. We had Xena versus Green Ranger, which looking back, if I could redo that, I would do it better. It was very short, but I was starting out. We had someone different. Well, I had someone different playing Xena then. I got this one playing Xena now. So sometimes voice actors get replaced. It's unfortunate, but circumstances, come into play you don't foresee. It happens.
I remember a minute ago you were saying something about brainstorming, like the gears were turning. You had an idea for a fight. Maybe?
I had a few. You want me to just throw them out here now? So you mentioned the ultimate fight between Plastic Man and Mr. Fantastic, and I gotta throw Elongated Man in there.
Get out of my head!
We just had like a whole big pretzel fun, like just.
Get out of my head, because I was actually thinking about that like a couple moments ago.
Yeah, you gotta throw all of the stretchy guys
Yeah,
in.
and you probably about to do a fucking fucking Great Lake Avengers.
Oh, yeah, what the frick is his
What's
name?
his name? God damn
I
it.
can't think of it.
Or-
bitch.
Or Elastigirl from Mrs. Incredible.
Yes!
Oh god, that's gonna be a bitch
But you
now.
know, if you do
Yes,
that,
it is.
there is one
Fatal
thing you
four-way.
have to do in one scene. I must insist. I'll say this on the camera. I must insist on
I'm
this.
already in your head.
Are you?
Flexible
Go ahead.
orgy. Go.
Not just that.
Does everything
One
extend?
jingle, one familiar jingle must be in this video somewhere.
The 80s Plastic Man theme song?
No, the theme to the Slinky.
Oh my god!
It has to be in that video.
Sir, let me shake your hand. That's brilliant.
I'm
I'm a little upset at myself for
that
not
has
thinking
to
of
be
it.
during the fight. Just that.
Yes.
Yes. They have to do it during the
All right,
fight.
so wait, so it's a no on the flexible orgy.
No, definitely not. We're gonna go no.
I mean,
vote no on that.
And add in Homegirl from Doom Patrol.
Oh God.
That's also an Elastigirl. Badass, I'm
You
not gonna lie.
mentioned it
Yeah.
earlier. Somebody mentioned it about the Ninja Turtles meeting up with the Power Rangers
That
in
would
the
be
current
me.
They're
series.
coming out. They're doing it.
We've been getting that series. I've only read issue 1 because typically what I like to do is save up my issues and then just marathon through. It's easier than trying to remember what happened 30 days ago,
Respectable.
especially with all the shit we review. But I was very intrigued when I saw the cover that Shredder is becoming the Green Ranger.
Oh my God.
And I'm really looking forward to this.
Spoiled it for me.
I'm sorry, it was on the cover of issue 3. I didn't think that was
No,
a
I'll do
spoiler.
one better. What's coming out in May, IDW Comic is combining my childhood of childhoods. We're doing Transformers with a crossover of My Little Pony. Yes, we're doing that. This is happening, and I'm getting those issues.
Damn you, Death Battle!
I don't know how to react to that.
See,
Transformers.
this is how you react.
No, the reason
Friendship
why
in disguise.
The reason
For the record, I didn't make that up.
no,
That's
the
Should
reason why-
hashtag that shit now.
the reason why I said "Damn you, Death Battle" was because they're the ones that started this. Season 1, they had Starscream versus Rainbow Dash.
She won that fair and square. Dashi won that fair and square.
And I have a My Little Pony Rainbow Dash Build-A-Bear that I got for my birthday.
Nice.
And then later comes Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool.
That made no sense. That was nothing.
I never
They
saw
both
that
fourth wall
one.
breaking.
Exactly, they both break the fourth
Calm
wall.
down, Cisco.
I
Calm
confess
down.
that the only death battle that I actually saw, and I am really happy with the way it turned out, was He-Man versus Lion-O.
Nice.
Because that's the way it's
Yes.
supposed to fucking happen.
Yes.
Yes.
The only time you get to see He-Man pound a pussy.
Well done, sir.
I can't take credit for that. They actually said that in the episode.
At the end of it, he's all, ha ha, you are finished. Like, we gotta use He-Man for something.
I messed my
somewhere.
Yeah, you do. We need to. We gotta find another big story.
He's dying. What were you saying, Jackie?
I was saying, I think you killed him.
The 3 joints that I'm curious that I would love to see you guys do.
Okay.
Give me Lobo.
Oh no.
The main man.
Give me Cosmic Ghost Rider.
But wait a minute.
Motorcycle
Death Battle
death
did that,
match.
though.
But Death Battle did that one already.
Death Battle
They
did they?
Ghost Rider versus Lobo.
They finally did it?
Not too long ago.
Mother.
We can still,
But yo,
we can still do
hold
our
on,
own version though.
hold on. We actually have an idea in the works. So I'm gonna throw this one out there. This is ours. Don't steal it. Well, we know some of you animators are gonna do that. You
We'll hunt you
thieves.
down. The basement is armed. Don't fuck around.
For real.
Timestamp, bitch.
But anyway, we were thinking about doing Lobo versus Deadpool.
You just want Deadpool to die, don't you? You still want your vengeance on
Hey,
Deadpool
hey.
just for tying you up.
Hey, nobody fucks with the main man, okay?
Nice.
I'm just imagining the way that ends, and I'm not gonna say it here, but I'll tell y'all afterward. But like, yeah, that's great. That's good.
Nice.
I would definitely like to see Lobo shove a shotgun up Deadpool's ass and blow him up.
Number 2.
Where?
Next to the
Give me
Nemesis
Damian
Prime
Wayne.
Oh yeah, it's a smaller one.
Ooh, against who?
You're gonna love this.
Let's hear it.
Who versus who?
Damian Wayne versus...
Give me Daredevil.
Wait. Damian Wayne as Robin or as his
Nightwing.
assassin self?
Or Nightwing.
Yes!
No, as Robin.
I think Nightwing they fought
So
already.
Damian Wayne Robin versus
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Because you've already got the conflict
down.
of Daredevil doesn't want to punch the shit out of a child. And meanwhile, now he's getting his ass kicked because of that stall.
But wait, now
And
we have to
then you
ask
stalked
ourselves.
him throughout the whole fucking thing to get the read on him.
But wait, now we have to ask ourselves: regular Daredevil or Black Hand Daredevil?
Yes!
You know what? Black Hand.
See, this is why I ask these questions.
Black Hand.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
If we want to be brutal, give him a
It's on the video. We will remember this.
Yes.
I will come back to it. I will take notes.
You got another one? Because I got one. I got one too.
And
Go.
last one is just purely shits and giggles and fun.
Hey, that's no problem.
Okay.
Give me the Sharkticons
Yes, I love the way
From
this is going already.
Transformers?
versus the Brood.
Ooh.
Well, since would you stop looking at me like that?
Transformers is your area.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
Transformers is your
And,
territory.
and as a request, I need broken English throughout the whole thing, and you can throw in the Insecticons too.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way.
execute them.
I'm gonna put it this way. I'll tell you right now. I don't have as vast a Transformers collection as this guy has, but I've got some good stuff. I'll hunt down the Sharkticon, but I will need help. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not putting it out there. I have a Patreon. It's there. But
And what is the Patreon?
the Patreon is patreon.com/Kylonus. That's KAILONUS. Patreon.com/KAILO. That's K as in K, A as in ass, I as in idiot, L as in Larry, O as in Optimus, N as in Nancy, U as in underwear, S as in Sam. You know, Kylonus. That's one of my nicknames.
It's appearing right down
And
there.
B
guys.
is
Just
a
have a look.
disembowel.
Yeah.
Beat me by 1 second.
I'll put this in for tiers, Patreon tiers. I'm still writing up tiers, but I offer my patrons.
He needs tissues for all them.
I offer my patrons behind the scenes stuff of my work. I offer them first shot at voicing for me and even helping with script ideas. So, you know, the more you donate,
That's
the
a
more benefits
cool
you'll
idea.
get.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Now, if you want to see, I don't have any Sharkticons, but if I can get help, I will gladly. The minute if anyone helps me get them, I'll animate it right away. I'll throw in some Sharkticons. You said the Brood.
Yeah.
I'll work on that and just probably fighting over a meal or something for a skit.
There's a slight chance that I have a Brood action figure stashed away somewhere.
Uh-oh.
And just
I have
have
to
like a
look for that.
Insecticon, just do a drop like that. Fuck this shit. I'm not doing with this.
Which Decepticon? Could
Oh,
you
Insecticon.
Insecticon.
Oh,
Insecticon.
Insecticon.
You could have him come with a bottle of Raid, like. But I want to see Ninja Clan versus Ninja Clan. Let's bring IDW to the head. I want to see Snake Eyes versus Shredder. Let's get the Arashikage and the Foot Clan.
The Arashikage versus the Foot.
And I will happily voice Snake Eyes for you.
There we go. Or wait, we could make it like Snake Eyes actually found the ability to talk again.
Oh, no. That was the point of the joke. I don't want to I don't imagine him sounding like me
Now, here's the
ever.
thing. Snake Eyes is one of the most badass ninjas. If you go by the G.I. Joe lore, the Arashikage, for those who don't know, were a ninja clan that Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow were both brothers in. But Snake Eyes, from one continuity I remember, got his tongue cut out for a crime he didn't commit, and that's why
That
he
was
can't
probably
talk.
one of the newer ones.
Yeah, that's why he can't talk. But Snake Eyes versus Orokusaki of the Shredder would be a slam bang fight. I'd love to be able to do that in stop motion, but I'm currently working with stop motion Transformers. Action figures are a whole nother ball of wax. I'm willing to try. I'm not a pro. You know, I will always send, like, if you guys want me to do stuff for you, I'll send you videos of my current stuff, and you can see for yourself how you want me to do stuff.
Bet.
I don't know, maybe the Foot Clan could all get together, beat the snot out of Storm Shadow, and hold him hostage, and Snake's gotta
Well,
save
first
him.
of all, let's be real here. Storm Shadow is mopping the floor with most of the foot.
Exactly. That's why I
100%
said
true.
they could try.
It's Storm Shadow, the original Arashikage. Okay, hell, I named my ninja character in Final Fantasy XIV after him. So
Nice.
I know how badass
I
he
named my
is.
Oh my
dog
god, I just thought
Timber.
about one. Oh my
Timber?
god, I just thought about one.
Timber.
What?
I don't know if it can be possible. I just thought about one.
What?
Can I get the Bride versus Jinx?
Ooh!
Wait, we're
From
talking
Kill
about
Bill.
Kill Bill and...
Kill Bill.
Oh,
okay.
Matrix?
Jinx from G.I. Joe.
Wait, the ninja Jinx, when she blindfolds herself, she's
Yes.
unstoppable?
Yes.
Ooh!
Can I get that?
As my
now
blind
that's
ninja
a
master
good
would
idea.
say,
All right.
the keenest eye is that which looks inward.
Thank you. I'll be here all
All
week.
right.
Yeah.
Dude.
Nerds!
All right.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Shredder's daughter.
Karai.
right? Nice.
Yes.
So a three-way fight.
You know,
Pretty much.
it's
Triz,
fun.
yeah.
It's funny
A ninja
because,
Triz. Yeah.
well, I'm not going to say exactly what we're doing, but we have plans for Shredder.
But
We do.
Big plans.
Hold on, what was this?
So now,
what
Hold on,
about
hold on.
Talia? What
won't
about
say.
Talia?
Ooh.
Talia,
Yeah.
Raish's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think she gets her ass kicked by
fatal
Jinx, though.
four-way.
Well, I think
I
we
don't
should.
know.
We should
Should I
consider
hold
that,
on?
shouldn't we?
Yeah, fatal four-way.
Well,
No,
I think
you know
we
what?
should let them know. And
know
let the
what?
No,
others know.
no.
That's just a legit film fatale.
Let's consider it.
Hang on. Funny thing is, if Talia somehow gets in trouble, we throw in Nissa, her sister, just to help her out.
Nissa Rocco.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I think we killed him again.
That's too many femme ninjas.
Hey, there's
You can never have too many feminists.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Hey, at least we're not.
I'll tell you
at
one
least we're
thing.
not-
Say Hollywood.
These ladies sure do know how to handle a sword.
Bruh.
Hey, at least we're not.
Crazy.
At least we weren't talking Sakura or something. So come on.
Okay,
that useless ninja.
I'm gonna put this out there.
What happened?
That was
No, what we're doing. There's
Okay.
one fight.
With that.
Do we approve of that idea? He's putting something out there that we might want to. You know.
I approve.
I
Go ahead,
approve.
go ahead.
I definitely approve.
Okay, well, this is a confirmed fight for season 2. We're not gonna say when we're doing it, but
Wait, are we actually gonna put
we're
it out
gonna
there?
we're gonna
Yeah.
tell them.
May I
All right,
cheese?
all right,
Throw the cheese down.
all right.
Cheese stone.
All right, so one of the fights that we planned for season 2 is going to be the Shredder versus Ra's al Ghul. Oh. And not just them, but the League of Assassins and the Foot Clan.
Oh, that's fucking hot.
It's happening.
Nice.
We're
It's an
doing that.
all-out ninja war.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
There's gonna be all types of ninjas. Ninjas to the left of me. Ninjas to the right of me. You know, there's gonna be all. It's gonna be a ninja-rific
If
fight.
you need 2 henchmen to voice, we
Oh,
will do it.
definitely.
Oh,
we welcome it.
Dude, we're looking to put we might include Bebop and Rocksteady and
Possibly.
Well, just not the ones from that god awful movie.
What movie? I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Oh, wait,
No offense to WWE superstar Sheamus, but that was a god awful.
Awful movie.
I mean, Tyler Perry was in it. What do you expect?
ouch.
Ouch.
I like I've only seen him in one other movie, and that was Gone Girl. I liked him in that, but even though it wasn't a big part.
He was good in that. He was good in freaking the Star Trek freaking reboots because he just had basic simple roles. But
He was in that. I must have blinked and missed him.
Yeah, he's one of the.
Didn't we just
commanders.
say don't blink?
Ah.
The angels aren't. They don't go to where no one has gone before.
You don't know that.
I'm just saying.
What's up, dear?
Don't think, Sean.
Yes, Sean.
So now you have other stuff on your YouTube channel besides just the.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fantasy
absolutely.
free-for-all.
The action
Absolutely.
videos and blogs.
So do you have a particular playlist where one can watch?
Yeah, we have
all
them
of the
separated.
fantasy free for alls
Yeah.
in order.
We have a
Yes.
fantasy free for all playlist.
Excellent.
But yeah, I got a couple of personal vlogs on there. He and I go to see movies. We're walking back from the theater. We're just talking about we went to see Birds of Prey. We're walking back, just talking about it.
So hilarious.
So when can we look forward to the beginning of season 2 of Fantasy Free for All?
We're trying to.
Sean.
Wow!
This is a team effort. You go, yes, Sean. Yeah, I'm writing the scripts. What you guys been doing?
Well, you
Voicing your scripts.
you
for
are
me.
the editor, and I know as the editor, it always falls to us.
If I may.
Well, I
You
am
certainly
helping
may.
with the writing.
Yeah,
She's helping with the
yeah.
writing.
Now you are.
Sean does the animation, and for future, I am planning, if I have my free time and I have enough figures and time to work with, I have a green screen, but I need to build sets because I think that'll be easier to work with. I am going to be doing some stop motion skits at first for Fantasy Free for All, and then when I get good enough, when I refine my skills, I might do whole episodes in stop motion for Triple FA.
Nice.
And I'm going to look to the crew first to voice stuff. And listen, you guys want to voice, if you think you can do, because primarily my stuff deals in Transformers. So if you want to voice from Transformers, you hit me up, let me know. If you want to do voices.
I call dibs on Cup.
Wait a minute.
Everybody has to audition like everybody else.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Is there a
Don't you
Transformer
mean
from
shit
Brooklyn?
piece?
Like,
Brooklyn accent.
yeah.
I mean-
there's nothing I can do about this.
I mean, maybe I could give Sideswipe a Brooklyn accent before I kill him.
So anyway,
Just like I
to
did.
answer
Bullshit.
your
You be
question.
South, I'll be Jazz.
Brooklyn Rage.
That won't be racist at all. Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that won't be. It's not racist if we're okay with it.
For real.
Noted. Yeah, noted.
Noted.
All right. So anyway, to answer your question, we want to start putting something out there either by the very end of this year or the beginning of next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I did make an announcement that we would start in 2021, but if we get something done before then
So you basically get the whole script written first and then start delving into the creation of the episodes?
it never used to be like that, so we're starting that now. So
Okay.
Because scripts are a lot of fun to write, and there's constant editing. And the thing is, the most fun is, admittedly, one of our weaknesses, we have too much fun, and sometimes have to edit scripts over and over and over again.
I don't know what any of that is like at all, having too much fun on an episode and then just saying, I'm not fucking editing anything.
So
I remember for one script reading, we were just goofing off and doing random voices for lines of a script that we were rehearsing. And that turned into like a huge blooper reel.
That's basically season 11 of freaking Pete's Basement.
Blooper reels are always the best stuff.
Yeah.
My buddy Steve, who was one of the original editors, made like an entire blooper reel of Pete's Basement. Is that on? Is that whole blooper reel on?
Not yet.
Not yet.
it's on YouTube, but it's set to unlisted. So it's
Okay.
like if you want
I would love to see
All right.
that shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit what it was. The line was violate privacy, but the way she said it kind of had like a Freudian slip, and she said it sounded like she said pregnancy. I'm like, how do you violate a pregnancy?
With a coat hanger and a bottle of scotch.
Or
And after that, we could not stop laughing. And he was telling me turn off the mic.
We didn't get much from Jackie. I'm so sorry.
Nope.
Because everybody was ready to be
sorry about that.
Because you deserve a spot too. You're worth
Because
it.
I was like, since we're bringing up the bloopers, I was like, the first thing that came to mind was the one that pretty much got us saying Bullseye Ninja now.
Oh yeah.
That was great.
That was one of the bloopers from our Green Arrow versus Daredevil episode.
Are we allowed to reveal that?
All right. So
Well, first of all, are we allowed to say the N word here?
You already did like 3 times.
Okay.
you kind of violate that.
Well,
so
I mean,
all right.
I can, but I mean, if you
Alright,
guys
we're-
wanna, fuck, I can.
all right.
Well, this is our story because we started.
All right, so pretty much here's what happened. There's a line where there was a situation where Awesome Steve was supposed to he was supposed to read the narration. Awesome Steve was supposed to say the line Bullseye because he was playing Daredevil, and as he says Bullseye, he tries to start, and he's cut
I cut him
off.
off because I thought he was reading my line because I'm playing Bullseye in the video, and he's like Bullseye. I'm like nigga. and that opens.
So here's what happened. So after that, I was like, no, he's reading for you. He's supposed, you're supposed to wait till he's done with the narration. And I said to him, can you imagine? So we took turns like reading for certain parts. So I'm like, can you imagine if that's how he responded to it? Like, hey, what's up, Mike? Rob Reese is like, bullseye, and you're like,
Nigga.
and then we just all break out laughing. So now that's the running gag. Anytime somebody says bullseye, like I even said it in passing because I was actually talking about a character, or if I hit something, like I'm playing a game or something, I hit something perfectly, like a target. I'm like bullseye, and this dude's just,
Nigga.
I'm like, really?
It's just that.
It became a running joke with us. That's still good.
And now we're
I will pay to see that accountable.
Guys.
Yeah, I had to point out it got changed to ninja because people like, well, I'm the purest one here. I don't curse. So I said ninja.
and I can't say that word without getting into trouble.
I'm sorry, you don't curse and they sat you next to me? Bruh. I'm sorry ahead of time.
Oh, fuck that! Don't worry about it.
It don't matter who I sit next to. All these people here curse.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Fuck's
try
not
not
even
to
a word, it's a comma to me. I'm so sorry.
But you know what? We were looking to move all our stuff under one channel, and the new channel that we'll eventually be moving to is actually called Bullseye Ninja, and we got a logo for it.
That will feature Anthony's card videos. Now, if I may brag a little bit about his work. Anthony, aka Nigriasha,
I'll let your boy.
does card openings, card pack reviews, card reviews. They do movie blogs about stuff they like. They do collaboration of box openings. Kelsey will be doing cosplay videos about
my help.
with her help, with Jackie's help, and it's not just all her. Now, God bless all the cosplayers in the world. You want to showcase all your wonderful stuff. That's amazing, and I respect all of you. But as a plus-size cosplayer, Kelsey's not only going to showcase her own work and Jackie's own work, but other people, because when we go to conventions, we ask, may we put this up on YouTube and may we tag you in it? And most people say yes.
Yeah, they're all for it.
So we will showcase other people's work, and we try to be a positive influence in the cosplay community. That's what we're all about. And then me, on the same channel, I'll have a set playlist on there where my stop motion videos will be, my episodic shorts, my skits, and honestly, if you think his work is tedious with the sprite animation, try
haven't seen anything
moving
yet.
something an inch, snap a shot. Move an inch, snap a shot. Move, like, imagine Devastator, or pick any random, off the top of your head right now, pick any random transformer you have. Anything.
Bumblebee.
Masterpiece B. Imagine you want to do a walking scene. You gotta snap a shot.
Lift a little foot.
Lift a little, snap
Lift
a
it
shot.
up some more.
And if it doesn't stay, you got to use action figure stands. But then here's the kicker. Action figure stands, you can't show the stands in the video, so what do? You got to edit it out. But how do you edit it out? You have to put it up against a green screen so then you can erase the stands in there. And if you don't have a green screen or an action figure stands, you use glue tack. Or blue tack, whatever it's called. You can put it on the bottom so it holds
some
the
silly
figure
putty
in
type
place.
shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it holds the figure in place. Take it, snap a shot, snap a shot, snap a shot. And then come back down. And you got to inch it and inch it and inch it. And that is tedious as all hell. And if you think that's bad, just wait till I get to the editing work on the computer when that stuff's done.
Must drive you crazy.
Yes, it
Not-
does.
and
I
that's
have
not
to
just a
turn you
feat.
over to a friend of mine who,
Dude.
I've watched stop motion animation, and everything you just said is like it's a tenth of how fucking tedious it is. I know what you go through, and I don't envy it at all.
It's fun though. in the
Neither
end.
do I.
Oh yeah, the completion is so worth it.
And here's the thing though. When you finish the work and you have to edit it, the hard part for me is editing the effects, like when you're gun blasting stuff or jumping stuff, and editing the sound effects in and the music. You don't want to get hit with copyright strikes. And then it takes me, because I'm not the best, it takes me about 2 hours just to edit together a 15-second clip.
That sounds about
Am I
right.
right? Yeah.
So it's
Because
but
if
it's
you
a lot of
figure
work. It's
in
worth
each
it.
second you have approximately 24 to 60 frames per second, depending on how crazy you want to get. And if you're an artist like me, I know you're doing 60.
Yeah.
So couple that with frames per second times 60 for a minute, and now you've got, would you say, like 15 minutes worth or something like that?
Like I said, 15 seconds.
15
worth
seconds.
In the 2 hours of time it takes for me, because when I use my green screen, I got to use this thing called chroma key. And editing it just right, and if your lighting's not right, you got to start all over again.
Oh, yeah.
And it hurts. It hurts me, because I don't have enough lighting in my room, so I often have to do stuff during the day.
And you really don't drink?
Not at all.
You should start.
No thanks.
take it if you don't want it.
I'll definitely take it if you don't
All you
want
had
it.
to do was ask. I'm sorry. I thought,
Yeah.
I got
He
more.
doesn't drink because he.
Yo, is pizza in that menu somewhere?
Bruh.
Yo,
Really?
He
If
doesn't
I,
drink because he has to hear from me.
Fair enough.
If I may chime in, I also I have my own channel, Inuyasha 212, where I actually do, like I said before, I do wrestling pay-per-view reactions videos with some friends, either at the house or another location. I've done the Royal Rumble so far this year, but I've done other pay-per-views like Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, mostly of the big four of WWE, but I am trying to branch out and do other pay-per-views from other organizations like New Japan Pro Wrestling, AEW, Ring of Honor, and especially Shine Wrestling. Big up to Shine Wrestling because
Yes.
the women who perform in Shine Wrestling, they are some of the most powerful, beautiful, and talented women wrestlers this side of the world.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Didn't
turn you
I-
over.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Didn't I turtle when I met Soo Young?
Yeah.
You turn
I
away
told
when
you not to. I told you not
But
to.
it's Soo Young.
But she's one of us.
one of us, one of us, one of us.
You have to do it. I want to turn you over to some friends of mine, actually, that an old karate student of mine.
With that.
Hey guys, look, we're doing a doggy style.
Oh my gosh!
An old karate student of mine started his own wrestling firm, and he's actually having a moderate amount of success with it.
Really?
Karate,
Called
wait.
Imperial World Wrestling.
Yes.
I've heard of them.
Teach karate?
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been teaching for the better part of about 20 years now.
I've heard of
Dude, wait. How familiar are you with Sambo?
Not that much. I mean, I'm a small dude, so
I studied
wrestling
Sambo
and stuff
Because
was
Sambo's
Yeah.
a mix of martial arts wrestling.
right. It's
I do a
Japanese
little bit.
style.
All right.
Oh, I gave you guys a total bonus because you guys are the shit. So
Oh shit! You're good. You're good.
Hey, it looks just like my toilet.
Trasburgerly.
Ooh, yeah, that is some good champagne right
wait
there.
for the burn.
Yeah.
Wait for the burn. Wait for the burn in 3, 2.
Oh, I already feel it. I
There
love
we go.
Jim Bean. I already
Thank you.
feel it.
Good shit.
But
Yeah, good shit.
Did you?
This is the only time I ever missed the bowl.
No. In this
That's
case,
something to be proud of.
no. In this case, the bowl missed you almost.
Yes, in Mother Russia, all misses you.
Any Yakov Smirnoff reference is fucking good in my book. Yes. So besides YouTube, y'all got an Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
Twitter, etc.
They're all there.
Etc.
All right. So pretty much all forms of social media.
And one last time, shout out to those who are not with us.
Right.
Awesome Steve, Meredith, MJ Sebastian, who was also She-Bastion. She's a great cosplayer. And, again, last but not least, Desiree Johnson, Great Lux Luthor, great friend. Check them all out. And the rest of us at Fantasy Free For All.
And me.
And
Me.
And you forgot somebody.
Matt.
Our friend Sean Hanley.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's not an official member. He was one of our best guests.
He was good.
Shout
He's-
out to him and his band Terminal Fury. Miss you, buddy. Wherever the fuck you are, I never see you.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
For real.
Really?
Get out of Delaware.
Get over it.
We have a picture to know he
Escape from
exists.
LA.
Well, get out of Delaware.
Delaware's is a void. Like, if you never find anybody.
For our
You know?
you only ever
Hold
drive.
on.
through it. You don't stop.
Delaware may be the void, but if you think about it, Florida's the Speed Force.
What did you say, honey? Last one.
There's barely anything to do over down
For
there.
our 1 year fantasy free for all for our first year finale, we all went to IHOP to celebrate.
Nice.
Well
Yeah.
played.
Oh, wow. That's how we do
Did
it.
everybody get pancakes, or was it like
Yeah,
differentiated?
Mayor.
Yeah, okay.
So he did the voice of Mickey Mouse and had one of the waitresses
Looking over the.
looking for Mickey
I
Mouse.
ordered all my food as Mickey, so...
I have to get the short stack of pancakes because they give you like 24 and there's 6 syrups on the table, and I need to use each and every one.
You know, I gotta ask you one thing then. Of
course.
Real quick, I remember
Butter
this from way
pecan,
back.
that's my favorite.
No, I know that.
Watermelon.
Awesome. Question. You said there was someone who could give me competition for Mickey. Who was that?
I don't know about Mickey per se, but our boy Cheeseburger does some pretty damn good voices.
He sounds-
And honestly, like that, I would love to see that shit in a fantasy
Like a
free-for-all.
voice-off?
Or just a voice, yeah, just
Hold
going
on.
back and forth.
Hold on. You said Cheeseburger. Is he a wrestler?
No,
Oh,
he should
okay.
No, but he sounds
No,
delicious.
because there's an actual wrestler for ROH named Cheeseburger.
be. Really?
Yes.
Is he well done?
Skip.
Oh man! Yes! With the walk-off. Hi-oh! Follow Fantasy Free For All on all forms of social media. Follow Breaking Nerd News. Hit us up, questions at Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete's Basement, Instagram, Twitter, etc. at Pete's Basement. We will see you guys live on Thursdays. New episodes every Tuesday as usual. And I can't wait to go and I'm just going to be watching every episode down the line. Yo, my manager's going to be like, what are you doing? What's it look like I'm doing, man? I'm watching YouTube.
I'm telling
What's
you,
up?
you're not going to be disappointed.
I know.
What?
This is just. This is pertaining to watching every episode. We actually had a fan do that.
Nice.
He binged it.
He binged
Yes.
the entire series and came back to us the next day. Is like I like.
For that matter, I didn't even ask you. Let's end it on that. How many total do we have in the first season?
I
Oh,
believe
boy.
16, right?
Just about.
Yeah.
Sweet 16.
All right, I don't want to do anything at work on Friday. I know what my plan is. Pete's Basement is copyrighted 2020. Ripped Productions. All rights reserved. So go fuck yourself.
Gunshot second.
I think he killed him.
Wake up, champ! Well done.
Ba-dum-bum.
Superman.
I have him so well trained.
I gotta warn me about that shit, alright?
No, it's really more fun when we don't.
Like-
All right, everybody. Make sure you follow. Fucking hell. Make sure you
Follow fucking hell.
So if we type in Sean McLean at
McQueen.
what did you say?
Queen.
He's not bald.
McQueen.
Like Steve.
Like
But-
Steve, like
but-
Bullet. Are we following Steve McQueen or
Sean
are we
McQueen.
Sean McQueen.
I would have backhanded him, but if you wasn't the host, I'd be backhanded him. 5 across the eyes.
I think you had enough for the night, pal.
Never.
Steve McQueen. That's a good one.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, this is how nicknames get started. You understand that,
That's
right?
gonna become a blooper.
Shorty
Your
Steve?
name is officially Bullet.
You know Shorty
And-
Steve, yeah. Shorty Steve McQueen, yeah.
Let them know.
Okay, so pretty much at the end of each video that we do,
Okay.
especially I do, there's always this thing that I always do. It's because of the Confunk video that we actually did a couple of years back. It's-
Confunk video?
Confunk is bad.
Because pretty much we have some con-goers that don't know how to use soap and
Oh,
water.
I know what the fuck. Oh, yeah, no.
They gotta learn how to
So-
wash. They gotta bathe. They gotta shower. Wear deodorant. I mean, am I being too nice here, or
So we
You're
so we
being
literally
very
did
nice
a
about
PS. We literally did a PSA, and the one thing I always said in the video always stuck with me. So I say it at the end of the video, which is no matter what you do, no matter where you go, be it a con, cosplay meetup, a family meetup, or anything.
Especially if you're gonna wait online for hours on end.
Exactly. Always and forever remember
Bring
to
cocaine.
wash your ass.
Oh, I thought it was Brent Cocaine. Sorry.
Wash your pits.
That's the party.
Wash your ass. Please, if you're cosplaying,
Wash your ass.
And for me, my personal end quote is this. You may use it if you wish.
I might.
Remember this. Geeks, nerds, it doesn't matter who you are. Remember this, remember it well. Growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional. Childhood into adulthood, brotherhood and sisterhood. I love it all, and I love you all.
Excellent.